Guys, welcome back, welcome back to another one here. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna go over why today most traders knew that NQ was going lower right here, right? You see it under VWAP. During the AM session, we had kind of a sideways action at the open. We dropped down, sideways action in the open, and we dropped down. So we're just grinding down lower, right? So most traders know this already, just looking by regular candlesticks here on the 5 minute. The problem here is where they had no idea to enter, right? Like, where are you going to enter with here? So you need context of why you're going to enter. But most traders, they have no idea. They chase late, they guess entries in around this area, or they get stopped out. But this one candle right here that I'm about to show you caught us 116-point move here today, right? Look at that 116-point move to NY low. And all I did was use my whale pivot model. Yes, the whale pivot model that all of you guys understand and know. I'm going to break it down right now because you know what? Just knowing the direction of this, right? Like today, just using regular candlesticks, you know the direction. We're going lower, right? We're underneath VWAP. We're making lower lows. Market structures there. You know we're going lower, right? Most traders, they think this is a bearish market, right? So they could think they could short anywhere. Unless I could short right here at the breakout underneath Asia low right here, and then you're just gonna get stopped out. The market just pulls back on you. You don't know where to enter, right? And you know it's going lower, and these are continuation moves lower, right? But you still need confirmation, right? Because other than that, if you don't have confirmation, right, you're just gambling. You're just gambling inside the trend, which is lower, right? So we want a confirmation, and that's what my whale pivot model does for you, right? So let me show you what I exactly saw here on the footprint chart, right? So let's go on the footprint chart, and we're gonna go into 1 minute candles. I use the 1 minute candles on the footprint chart. These are called volume footprint candles on TradingView, right? Um, So we understand that we're already underneath VWAP. Let's just take this, short marker out here. We understand we're under VWAP, right? Let's go back to the 5 minute. Understand under VWAP. We understand that we're under a point of control here, right? This point of control, or here's the white dotted line, right? That's where the highest volume, highest activity of volume during the day. So buyers and sellers are agreeing at that price level, right? So if we go underneath VWAP and underneath point of control, right? And all of the AM session, the trend was weak. We're not looking for a reversal here. We're looking for a continuation, right? So you want a clear point of control and VWAP. You want the the price to be underneath there, to confirm to you that yeah, okay, we are going lower. Now, what do I look for, going lower? So here at 1402 right here, this candle, right? Let's go zoom in a little bit more. The volume footprint has the buying on the right, selling on the left, and we have the delta and the total volume on the bottom here, right? A large whale seller right here, 481, it entered the market, right? These are aggressive sellers coming into the market, right? This is identified as a large whale seller in my whale pivot model, right? So I understand that this is a large participant entering the market under POC and VWAP. And not only that, the delta right here is negative 365. When it's negative and the candle closes and flips negative, right? That means sellers were in control, right? And that's it, guys. That's the gist of it. They come in the market. You have context. They come into the market, the large whale seller. You enter a candle close. You put stops above the aggression zone, right? And you ride this whale lower, right? Now, if you're wrong because it's gonna just reverse on you and take you out at stop at the high of the candle. So you're out immediately. But if you are right tremendously. The risk to reward is tremendous, right? So here we could see um price kept reacting. I draw a purple box there. Price kept reacting to this large whale seller right here, right? It's staying underneath this purple box, right? Sellers are pouring in here, right? Um, We do have a target here that you could have targeted Asia low right here, right? But if you wanted more like more of a reward, you would go lower. So for me, I was already watching that Asia low could be my first target, right? Asia low is right here, right? But as you can see, when we get to Asia low, right, we have another aggressive selling here. This is called an imbalance right here, right? This pink marker, that means there's more buyers and sellers, 300% more. So we get 300% more sellers coming in here at Asia low. So why would I close this trade, right? So you just follow it down, you follow the order flow, the volume footprint candles down, right? We have another large whale seller right here. So if you missed the first entry, you could have got in here the second entry, right? So it also this large whale seller also was respected, right? It hits the purple box. What does it do? Respects it. So the order flow is showing you that the sellers are coming into the market, right? And this is how you hold winners longer, right? You're not guessing anymore. You're looking at actual buyers and sellers battle inside the candle so you can continue to move down, right? You can follow it. Why would you be scared? Why would you be scared to close profits, right? So when we start getting closer to end near close, the buyers are starting to fight back here. There's a sign of absorption, a little absorption right here at the 320s, right? It's highlighted in red. Um, and I was supposed to bring price lower, but did not. As soon as we got here to the target NY low, we have this 450 seller volume, and this is considered a large amount. And it did not push price lower, right? Not like what it did over here at Asia low, right? This guy right here pushed Asia low, pushed price lower. Here it did not. It respected New York low, and the rest is history. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that when you have this type of data in front of you, um, it gives you a huge advantage, a huge, huge advantage to your trading. And I don't know why other traders are not using these volume footprint candles and my whale pivot model that I've structured, right? It's easy once you get, all the context around it, right? People just most traders they just like to use these candlesticks, right? Right, these candlesticks right here at Asia low, right here, there's this hammer and everybody would be afraid, right? But in reality, when you see what's going on inside this hammer candle, nothing was really going on, right? There was nothing, no aggressive buying happening here. So why would you close your for profits over here? So I'm trying to tell you is order flow lets you see who is controlling price, right? Who's controlling price at that moment when you see it. And that's the difference between guessing and executing with intent and structure and pressure, right? You could see it. All you have to do is execute it and apply it. And that's why it's so important for you guys. And that's why I created the whale pivot checklist, right? The whale pivot checklist is the exact framework that I use before every trade, right? I use this exact framework. I check all the boxes here to make sure I'm in the right context, to make sure I'm in a position to short or long, or even what the bias is for that exact moment. I use this checklist. So if you want that same checklist, guys, you comment well below and I'll send it to you exactly for free. Okay. So keep on the lookout for more of these breakdowns. If you like it, comment below too as well. And I'll catch you on that other side. Later.